Go. Hello, I'm back with another interview planned for Disability History Month. We have our amazing Education Officer Panchami Satheesh with us to discuss her experiences. Also, we had a detailed discussion about Disability History Month. So here goes my first question. What is your opinion on Disability History Month?
Aparna, for me, more than just a period in the month of his like calendar or something which we like celebrate. It's more like a canvas where we can paint our victories, contributions, and where we can analyze, where we can improve, where there is any room of improvement. And I believe that it should be starting with educating our youngsters by providing the first-hand resources, more than just youngsters. Let's say like representation from all age groups, from all the groups of people, to see and evaluate how we can work or how we worked to make a more inclusive space.
Yeah, I think I completely agree with you. Especially as being officers, we have this great impact on students. So it's a very good opportunity for us to put out the resources out there for the students and to motivate them to use the resources to succeed in life.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
So the second question, could you share your journey as a disabled student, especially coming from India?
Yeah, sure. So I'm from India. In India, it's like there is lack of accessibility. So I'm a person who is like very extrovert, who like to travel and commute by myself. I want to be independent. So and I was volunteering in some charity organization there. Like writing articles and everything. So I thought that why I can't go out and explore the world. So I did my own small mini research, like networking, especially networking with some of the YouTubers, and surfing and do my networking within my home. So inside my home. So what I did is I networked and I came to know some people, and I asked them personally, is it really accessible, shall I go for it? So they really motivated me. It's very accessible, it's very safe, and I would like to pursue, of course I would like to pursue my masters, because it's one of my dream to do an business degree. So that's why I decided to come to the UK, which is one of the most accessible places. So that's the journey in a brief. So I came here to do my masters in international business management, and I really enjoyed my course, to be very honest.
So the third question, what motivated you to nominate yourself in the SU leadership elections last year?
Good question. The reason why I would like to nominate is it's a like long story, but I can condense it and briefly say it to you. So the main reason is I was like, when I'm here, I don't have much friends initially at the initial part. So it's really hard for me to make friends, even though I'm extrovert. So what I did is I came to all the events. Which is conducted by Students Union. Now I get to know about more about Students Union, and also I got a bunch of good, amazing people via events. So that was the starting point. And for me, as a disabled person, it was a bit difficult to get a part-time job, to be very honest. And because everyone here, most of my colleagues are going for care home and warehouse, so it kind of tricky. I felt it a bit tricky to find a part-time job. So what I did is I just went to the reception desk, and I know everyone in the reception desk, and they are very friendly to me as well. So I just went and I met my manager, but unfortunately I was not knowing that he would be my manager in future. So I met one among the team, and I was asking, is there any vacancies available? So he said, yes, you can apply for being a student ambassador. So I went through the recruitment program, and luckily I was not expecting to get a call from them, but luckily I got a call from them that I got selected.
Great.
So it was, I felt so happy about that. And once I joined, I will be talking with students, doing open day, and maybe in reception. So I know that it gives me an opportunity, a room to interact with students and get to know more about their feedback, what are the problems which they are facing, and sometimes I can offer help, sometimes I don't. So anyway, I know what the real issues are. So when the elections were held, when the nominations were out, I thought that okay, I know students in and out, what the problem which they are facing, so why can't I just give it a try? And especially I came here for pursuing my higher education, so I thought that I can create, that's the main motto which is driven me till here. So I thought that why can't I just stay in being education officer, and that's how the things started. So I ran in election, and in from SU also there was a lot of support. There were breakfast for all the candidates, and also no one will be missing, honestly no one will be missing that. And also as it is election, the drop-in sessions, virtual drop-in sessions were really useful. So that are some of the assistance which we got from SU, and at any time they are very approachable, we can ask them doubts, they are more than willing to clarify it. And that's what it is. And to be very honest, campaigning was a bit tricky and tough for me, because it's for me, it's my sister who helped me for my campaigning.
Sorry for the interruption. Was she the student? Was she also a student of the university?
Yes.
Okay.
So she helped me while doing the campaigning. So I don't have a big massive gang to do, and it's really hard for me to commute to all the faculties.
I understand.
So because there is a limited charge which the wheelchair can store. So after that, once it is done, I need to charge 5 hours. So it's but I did my best, in person, going to people and explaining my what I would be doing for you, and thus I created good connections as well, more than campaigning, with a lot of amazing souls. So that's how my campaigning went. But when the election results are published, oh my god, I can't believe I got an amazing output for my work. So that's what motive. And basically my manifesto points are more likely flexible assessment. That's my major project which I'm working. Even though I know that it is a long one, but still I'm trying to create the strategies for that. I would like our education system should be accessible and very inclusive for everyone, and that's it.
So here's the fourth question. What were the major challenges or challenge and the support that was given to you whilst you were studying in the university?
I think the major challenge which I have faced is accessibility, because not too much, but still it was there. There is a time where I struggle to enter into the class. So there is a way, of course, there is a way for all students, but it is not really wheelchair friendly. So what happened is I went to the health and well-being center in the hub. On the second floor. So I went there and I took an appointment one-to-one with the team, one of the team member. I don't remember her name, but she was really helpful and she was taking the notes. So she told me that she will be informing and do the necessary adjustment. And even I didn't communicate this issue with my professors or anyone, but they communicated it with the staff. So my professor, his name is Osa Godwin. He's a gem. So he came at that time, if he came to know that if he's knowing that I am I would be attending the class. He himself will be coming to the downstairs with his card. He will be like opening the doors for me, and that's really that is really amazing how how they are like, not rather than being sympathetic, they are more like empathetic and helpful. So that is amazing thing which is done by our health and well-being support team. So that issue was sorted, and after 1 week I got that accessibility in my student ID card as well. So yeah, that is an exciting part, but I want to mention I really struggled for a small period of time, but luckily it got solved.
Yeah, I think all the students, especially international students coming from different countries, should focus while applying for your student place here. So fill in the form very carefully, give all the information out there. If you need any kind of special requirement, which is mandatory, I know many of us kind of not know the importance of it, but if something like that happened, you can always learn from this experience that we have health and well-being team where you could go and report any issue that you're facing, and this could be sorted out, and it would be very easy to do it. Just you should know whom to reach out when. Here I am with the 5th question. Can you share anything about the support available for disabled students on the campus?
Amazing question, Aparna. I got a list of them in my phone. I prepared them. Okay. So the first thing which I would like to say is there would be individual exam arrangements. So students can, it's really useful, trust me on this. So there would be extra time, there would be a reader, there would be a scribe, own room, rest breaks, and lot of adjustments based on the disability which we have.
Okay.
So that's how it works. And also I would highly suggest, if for example it depends on the disability which we have, for example if you're having a locomotor disability like me, so what I did is, before I'm coming to the university, I went to the university website, and there is a 360-degree view of the campus. So it will help us to imagine and get a bigger picture about the campus, how it looks. So you from that you will be knowing how it is, and is it really accessible. So you will be getting an overall big picture about that. And I will also highly suggest to use the summer school for students. We have a summer school in our university, especially for students who identify on the autistic spectrum. So it is more like they can come here and they can familiarize with the surroundings, and they can think that whether it is ideal for them, is it a good place for them to
are they comfortable?
Are they comfortable or not. And it is also for the students who have like hearing, sight and mobility impaired, but mainly focusing on autistic spectrum students. So these are some of the main
support
available. And here in our students union, we are also doing some amazing support for our students, like our advice team is supporting the disability students and doing all those things. And first of all, more than everything, I would highly suggest you to know your rights. Okay, know your rights. If you don't know your rights, if you're not well informed, then it might be difficult to live in a safe, secure life, especially university life. So as the adults know their laws, it's equally important for our youngsters also to be like familiarized with their disability rights. Whatever rights it is, one should know what their right is. That's the ultimate power. Too. Yes.
So the next question is about, do you think the university needs to implement any measures to improve disabled students' experience?
So the first one would be, it would be great, because I got diagnosed with osteogenesis imperfecta, otherwise called as fragile bones or glass bones. So it's the one who saw me would be, because it's, as it is a rare disease, the one who like see me, they won't be understanding that I have an auditory problem. And in the file also it is written that my bones are fragile. So it's an how to say that, I don't know how to word it, it's an add-on, you know, that auditory impairment, it's there. So it would be great if our staffs, while taking class, our faculty is using their mics, because you know, it will be like very clear for everyone, and it won't do a harm to anyone. So that would be a great start. Even small things can make a big change. And the other thing which I would be saying is, when we got enrolled, if the students are getting, especially the disabled students are getting the access before they are asking, because you know, for me it took 2 weeks. My professor was very compassionate, so that's why the entire faculty was compassionate in that case. That's why they came and they did help me. Otherwise it would be a bit harder.
So you're saying access to the card, the student card.
Exactly.
Okay.
And for neurodiverse students, there should be a quiet space within the university premises, because the thing is, there are some invisible disabilities, you know. So if there is a place like that, students could be, even though they got diagnosed, or even sometimes we ourselves feel that, you know, it's very frustrating, so noisy, we can go there and, you know, read a book, have a coffee, or whatever it is. So there should be a quiet space in our university. In my opinion, it should be there in all the universities. So these are the major 3 things which I would like.
Now we are at our final bit of the interview. Can you give one piece of advice to the students?
Yeah, sure. So it's for all students. So be very mindful while you are completing your application for the university. So try to fill it by yourself. Especially this will apply to the international student, because try to do it by yourself, and there is an option for disability. So if you would like to disclose your disability, there is an option, and once you got enrolled and once you completed your application, try to reach out. There is some appointments which you can take, so that we can the university can cater and the arrangements which is essential for you. So that's the option available there, and be strong. That's it.
Yeah, I think that's really important advice, students. So be very, very mindful while you are filling out your application forms. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for giving us your time, Panchami.
My pleasure.
Yeah. So to find out more about disability awareness and the events that we do, please visit our community page which is on our website. Bye.